Hello, Sulinara here. This may or may not work. I've had a few technical difficulties. So I'm sharing regularly two types of lives. This one, which is like a regular chat, sharing my story, sharing like spiritual activities, as in recognizing the similarity of my story and other people's stories, and sharing what's happening in the world, because we are all going through this mass awakening and I don't want you to be alone. So that's this one, which is like regular chats, regular lives, and there's the other one where I tune in to my guides, and that's a transmission. It's literally a tune in, bang, and we go into a transmission, and they're both live. But I felt a real call to do these as well, because although they are beautiful sacred spaces, they don't give, no, they give you everything, but it's really good to get the detail on this plane, on like the day-to-day experience of spiritual awakening, and yeah, and probably more, because I'm very guided not to plan, not to have like the specific thing to talk about. Like I might have an idea or something's really landing, and then I'll come on and share like from my car and other places and stuff. But today, well, let's see what comes through. So I am. It's funny because I'm hearing from a lot of people that they are or have been feeling things, seeing things, having these beautiful synchronicities happening, having experiences with people which they can't explain, and it's all beautiful and it's all brilliant, but it is also a little bit confusing. Like people that are having visions and people who are having experiences, really deep spiritual, like almost like meditations, which are allowing them to feel so expansive and part of the universe. Like our brain can crosswire a little bit and be like, whoa, what was that? So I want to be here to explain what these are, and to also be a space to let you know that these are completely normal, and this is all happening. Like our multidimensional abilities are all coming online, and they can happen in any moment, in any part of our life. And we can very much keep that to ourselves, and we can very much like not know what it is, and anything new can have this element of fear about it, because it's the unknown. But I want here to be a space where you get to share that, or you get to hear stories that I share from myself and others with their permission, that this is normal and this is part of our current evolution. So we've been in a time, and I'm going to share all the things, and you might know some of this already, but we've been in a time of the Piscean age, which has been disconnecting us from our multidimensional self, from our knowing that we are eternal beings of light that go from life to life to life. We've lived on this planet, we've lived on other planets, we can come from the stars, we have interdimensional guides, and there's so many higher aspects of ourselves with guides and source energy, because we are all an expression of source energy. And we've been in this time of disconnection, and I don't talk into like the darkness too much, because that's not where I want my focus to be, but we've been in an environment which has brought a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, and a lot of like just coming into the physical plane and thinking like this is all there is, where it's not. So that's crumbling in many different ways, and quite often it's like I see what's happening at the minute. I've said this before, like the earth has been, or consciousness, like human consciousness, has been in like a narcissistic relationship. And like myself and many people I know, they get to that point and they go, and they see the control, and they see through all the lies and the deceit and then the control, control tries. And you step out of that and you see it and you're like, oh, don't like that. But then the narcissistic relationship gets like, they erupt. So our consciousness has recognized that, or is recognizing this narcissistic relationship. And now going into a stage of going, I see you for what you are. But then this, because it's trying to like gain back control, is really screaming and is really like trying its best to keep you in fear. So again, I don't want to talk into that too much, but we're waking up. We're recognizing that we are always held, we are always loved, that we are far more than the physical body. And I don't want to say just the physical body, because the physical body is so important. It's our translator to the world. It's our conduit. It's our, some people call it meat suit, and I don't know if I like that. But it's our filter to this realm. So we're moving into an age now where we're not going to like disconnect from the body and like fly up into different dimensions and stuff, which we can do, and that can happen. But it's about being multidimensional, being grounded in the body and in the higher realms and higher aspects, and connected. So that's coming through. Like, this is an age which has never happened before, and we are so overjoyed. Like, we chose to be here now. And so where was I going with that? Oh, a little bit of silence. Hold on. Yeah, my guides are almost saying, you're a little bit excited. Slow down. If you have been experiencing things that you can't explain, and the echoes, the distortions of this way that we've been can bring us into a bit of fear because we don't understand it, because that's what we've known and that's what we've been conditioned in. That's quite normal, but actually the thing that you're experiencing is very likely to be your multidimensional self coming online and awakening. So my invitation is for you to like reach out and connect with people that talk about this type of thing. And that could be me, it could be someone locally to where you are. There is absolutely loads of spiritual communities like awakening and coming online around the planet. This is, like I say, a mass awakening. So many people like myself are creating communities or are birthing communities for people to connect, to come together, to share, to be, to love, to like enjoy, because we're here to enjoy, we're here to experience. So what I do, I invite you to share in the comments things that you want to know about, any questions that you've got. I'm not interested in anyone that's trolling or anything like that, but if there is anyone doing that, I send you love and I send you peace and I thank you. So I feel like this is going to be quite short. I think what's needed to be said has been said on this one. So follow, subscribe for more. These ones are very likely to be when I'm out and about and I'll have an inspiration. I'll be like, oh, I need to share that. And lots have been happening recently. And just know that you have done nothing wrong. The universe doesn't make mistakes. That you are exactly where you need to be right now for your ongoing journey of light, love, evolution. It's very exciting what we're moving into, and where your attention goes, where your focus goes, is what you create. And so yeah, I'll be sharing ways of uplifting frequency and consciousness, and have a look around here or on my website, because I do offer lots of offerings to support awakenings and aligning to truth. All right, well, I hope this has worked, because I've had lots of problems with sound. Much love.